Here is a statistic that should stop every man over 40 in his tracks. Men who do more than 5 hours of moderate cardio per week lose muscle 33% faster than men who are sedentary, not slightly fit, not a little weaker, losing muscle faster than men who sit on the couch. A 2021 study in the Journal of Physiology followed over 1,000 men aged between 40 to 70, the group logging the most steady state cardio, such as jogging, cycling, and even elliptical, had the lowest lean muscle mass and the highest visceral fat percentage. And here is what your biology is actually doing after 40. Every extra hours you spend in the moderate cardio zone is not just burning calories. It is burning the one tissue that keeps you alive, your muscle. I'm Dr. Ngoundi, a medical doctor and a fitness enthusiast. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what is happening inside your body when you do the right thing and the protocol to stop it. Every morning, millions of men lace up their running shoes and they hit the pavement for 30 to 45 minutes and think they are doing the single best thing for their health. And I understand it. For decades, we were told, move more, jog, get your heart rate up, burn fat. But here is where this gets interesting. Your body after 40 does not respond to cardio the way it did at 25. And the reason comes down to 3 biological shifts that almost no one talks about. Shift number 1, your cortisol ceiling drop. After 40, your hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, that is the system controlling your stress response. That system becomes less efficient at clearing cortisol. A 33-minute jog at 25, cortisol spikes, then drops back to the baseline within an hour. The same jog at 45, cortisol spikes and it stays elevated for 3 to 4 hours. And here is what is critical. Chronically elevated cortisol does 2 things simultaneously. It breaks down muscle protein for energy, and that is called catabolism, and it directs your body to store fat around your organs, and that is called visceral fat. So you are literally jogging your way into more belly fat and less muscle. The biology says otherwise from what every health magazine told you. Now let's talk about the mechanism. Shift number 2, the interference effect. And this is not an opinion, it is endocrinology. When you do moderate cardio, your body activates an enzyme called AMPK, which I talked about in this video. You can watch it next. AMPK is your body endurance signal. It tells your cells we need to convert energy, becomes efficient, and burn fat. The problem, AMPK directly suppresses mTOR, which is the master switch for muscle growth and muscle preservation. Well, think of it like this. AMPK is the red light at the intersection, and mTOR is the green light for muscle building. When AMPK is on, mTOR is off. You cannot build and preserve muscle while your body is in endurance mode. And after 40, you already have less mTOR activation naturally. Your protein synthesis rate decline. Your testosterone is no longer what it was. Adding chronic cardio on top of that, you are pressing the accelerator and the brake at the same time. A landmark study from McMaster University found that men who combine endurance training with resistance training gained 31% less muscle than men who only lifted, even though both groups ate the same protein and trained the same number of hours. 31% just from adding cardio. Shift number 3, the aromatase trap. This is where most men have no idea what is happening inside their body, because chronic elevated cardio increases something called aromatase activity. And aromatase is the enzyme that converts testosterone into estrogen. And here is the cycle. More cardio leads to more cortisol, and that leads to more aromatase. That will now lead to less testosterone and more estrogen. And that will lead to more fat storage and more aromatase activity. And that is the feedback loop. And once you are in it, doing more cardio makes it worse, not better. I have actually seen this in practice. Men who come to the clinic with total testosterone at 350, with their free testosterone almost indetectable. And they say, but doctor, I run 5 days a week. Well, that is actually the problem. Your daily jog is not saving you. It is slowly converting testosterone into estrogen. You are literally aging faster at the cellular level than a man training differently would. What breaks the cycle? Before I give you the protocol, I need you to understand one number. After 40, you have roughly a 48-hour recovery window after any training session. And that is the time your body needs to repair muscle, normalize hormone, and adapt. Chronic cardio compresses that window. You nearly fully recover, and your body never fully adapts. You only accumulate damage. And here is where this gets interesting. The fix is not to stop doing all cardio, that would be irresponsible. Your heart needs conditioning, but the type and the timing matter more than you think. Here is the protocol. 3 rules to protect your muscle, preserve your testosterone, and still condition your heart. Rule number 1, you need to separate your cardio and your lifting by at least 6 hours, preferably 24. This gives you an mTOR pathway to activate after resistance training before AMPK gets switched on by cardio. If you must do them at the same time, always lift first. Rule number 2, you need to replace steady state moderate cardio with zone 2 cardio. Zone 2 means your heart rate is between 60 to 70% of your maximum. You can hold a conversation, you are not gasping for air. At this intensity, AMPK activation is minimal. Cortisol stays in control and you still get cardiovascular benefit without the catabolic cost. You can do this 2 to 3 sessions per week at 30 to 40 minutes. That is all you need. Rule 3, cap your total weekly cardio to 150 minutes. The data is clear. Beyond 150 minutes of zone 2 per week, the marginal cardiovascular benefit drops sharply, but the catabolic costs keep rising. More is not better, it's more destructive. If this video shifted how you think about cardio after 40, drop protocol in the comments below. It tells me you are committed to training smarter, not just harder. And here is what I want you to do at your next checkup. Ask your doctor for the full hormone panel. I am talking about free testosterone, total testosterone, estradiol, and DHEAS. If your estradiol is climbing and your free testosterone is low, chronic cardio may be part of why. Let's finish this by saying the most dangerous exercise mistake is not skipping the gym. It is doing the exercise you were told is healthy without understanding what it does to your body after you turn 40. Your muscles are not optimal. They are metabolic engine, your hormone factory, and your longevity insurance. Protect them, train smart, live long. Before you go, if you are confused about how to do your cardio after 40, you need to watch this video. I broke it down so that you can understand better and I gave you the protocol to follow for better results. I'm Dr. Ngoundi. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video and age on your own term.